everyone, and welcome to the latest episode of Captain Hutch Fishing. In this video, I go for another inshore slam, catching at least one snook, redfish, and speckled trout. I headed out in my Ranger Cayman, and as you can see, I'm provisioned with my favorite snack on the water, Captain's Wafers. It was a hot, humid, and sunny day, and a great start. The water was glass calm. So I headed out to one of my favorite fishing spots, one of the barrier islands in my harbor.
First cast of the day. Nice little snooky. Nice snook. Come on in, buddy. Alright, let's get you unhooked and back in the water. You're out of season, my friend. There we go. Nice little fish. He's gonna swim away real quick. Let go of my thumb. Let go. Let's see you go back. Atta boy. Atta boy. What we got here? Oh, another little snook. See if he stays on. Yep. Little babies. Let's let you go, pal. All right, little snookies. Let's see if we got any reds in there. Got something else on here. Oh, adding to my. That's my third snook. None of them would be keepers, but they're all kind of fun to catch. I'm gonna let him go by the lip. Very cool. Okay, hooked up on a relatively good size trout. Let's see if we get him in a, whoa, yeah, he might keep. Come here, pal. Yeah, he'll keep. That's dinner in the box. Okay, hang on, slow down, brother. Slow down, brother, slow down. But you have swallowed her whole. Okay. And you are easily 15, you're probably closer to 16. Let's see what we got here. Yep, you're almost 16 inches, and so you're going in the box. There we go. Put in my live well. Let's get some. Okay, this is what I use to catch the red. They're like a root beer jerk bait, and beat up pretty good. Anyways, this is what the reds usually hit on in this little spot, and thank God I got my spot lock going, so it's kept me right on the point here. I can't tell whether this guy feels big or little. Nope, just funny hook. He's little again. Nice, bigger than they were, but he's not 15. Off you go, pal. Oh my God. Here's a little itty bitty guy. Holy cow, he hit hard though. Hit hard, but he's a little bitty guy. Boy, there's a lot of them in here. That's really a good sign though. It means the fishery is very healthy. Look at those canine teeth, man. You don't want to put your fingers in there. No, it's another trout. I got him. I got him fair and square. He's good size. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not good size enough. Probably more closer to a 13-incher. Off you go. Nice weight to him, though. I don't know if you can hear this. They make the drumming noise when they're in distress and when they're mating, just like the other members of the drum family. People think sea trout are part of the trout family, but they're actually part of the drum family. Redfish, black drum, they all make that little drumming sound when they're in distress. There's my buddy dolphin right here. If you can see him in the water. He's waiting for me to release a fish. He's right down, he just keeps going right in front of my boat. And then he'll come right up. He's a robber. Okay, I'm gonna fillet this sea trout. And sea trout has got very fine scales and skin, so they're easier to do than the redfish. Redfish is next. Start by making a cut behind the pectoral here, all the way up to the head. You can all the way up. Then take your knife and go right down along the spine. You gotta be careful, the skin is pretty thin, so you gotta make sure you don't cut too far ahead. Right down to the tail. I like to put my knife through the tail. Just get it like that. Then start taking your fillet knife and go until you hear the bones. Feel the bones of the rib cage. Go along that, all the way down towards the bone. Better to have a sharp knife, it's safer, believe it or not, than a dull one. And that's a fillet right there. Then you take your knife. I like to make a little notch right here. You get my fingers in there for when I get in there, and you get a nice flexible blade. Bring the blade parallel with the fish. And just bring that knife all the way through up to the top, like that. Take your skin, give it to the catfish, and then you gotta go through, make sure there's no parasites, no worms, and no bones. I think I felt some bones in here. Yep, there's a bone line right here. And it's kind of belly meat right there anyway, so I took a little bit more than I should have taken of the meat there. I wasted a lot, but no bones. And I usually hold it up to the light, look for worms. This looks like it's pretty good. I don't see any worms here. Let's clean up some of this stuff. And just massage it, make sure you got all the bones out, all the parasites out. And there's a nice fillet of sea trout. Now I'll do the other side, and then I'll come back when we do the redfish. Okay, next is Mr. Redfish. Yeah, this is a tough one. Go down the back, and you can see the scales kind of pulling off as you go. It's pretty tough. All those little scales. Push it through and pull it right through the little spot. And then comes the tricky part, which is getting it in there close to the rib cage. It's very easy to leave meat on this one because there's gotta get a high part of the rib cage and then the low part of the rib cage. Okay, pretty much got it. Little handle. There we go. It's like a little shell. That's how hard it is. And you got a nice little filet. I'll clean it up, make sure there's no bones in it, no worms. And I'll do the other side. That should do it.
Well, that wraps up another episode of Captain Hutch Fishing. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, hit the like button, and I appreciate it. To see more episodes, consider subscribing, and in the meantime, I wish for you tight lines and fair seas.